Hello and welcome to another video of the DJ Domineer podcast. Today's episode again will be another commentary reaction on the YSL case in Atlanta, Georgia. So in the video clip here, they were just about to dismiss court for the day when Young Thug's lawyer stands up and seems to try to call some people out.
Unless we have anything else, I'll go ahead and excuse for the evening. Okay? Huh?
Yeah.
You may.
I'd like to, though, Your Honor, everybody stands when you come in, courtroom or leave. We have respect for you. Mr. Williams is innocent. We came here to have a fair trial. And that's what you do. That's why we're going through this process that's taking months. And that's okay, because we're talking about something that could end people's lives. So it's worth it. I am not saying this is accurate, but I was told, and there's witnesses here, I was told that I could not call them, I don't know who they are, but that they were alerted to come to your honorable court today because there was going to be something newsworthy. This media was called allegedly by, now I'm not saying any of these prosecutors, but by somebody with their office. And if that really happened, that's outrageous.
Okay, so from what I've heard as of right now at the making of this video on May 19th, 2023, they're still in the middle of jury selection. They're trying to get panels of people in, and it's so far taken several months as if 90% of people, unless you're retired and you don't give a shit, can't take half a year off of work. You can't do it.
To be in the middle of a hearing.
That's why I'd like you to file a motion so that we don't further taint the proceedings, or I get a chance to kind of see what everybody's allegations are.
And that's, and I don't know if I could file it, but somebody can, because I didn't speak to those people. But, Your Honor, that's exactly what we don't want to happen. You know, Mr. Williams doesn't want to start over. He doesn't want to do this again. He is struggling every day. He gets here, as the court knows, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning. He gets no sleep. But we are fighting for his liberty. And, Your Honor, if this was a orchestrated event, I feel like somebody needs to never do this again in any courtroom. And I know it was orchestrated because I know how Your Honor is. We all do. We've been before each other a long time now. If you're in the middle of a hearing and to see one of our sheriff officials say, you know, get Mr. Ryan, it is clearly, or because nobody would disturb your court. So it was clearly orchestrated with somebody. So my point is, Mr. Williams has done nothing, to my knowledge, to obstruct anything. I beg this honorable court to consider bond, and I respect your ruling. But the truth of this matter is, today was outrageous, and it does hurt our system of justice. And I ask the court to never, ever allow, if it happened, a spokesperson with the DA's office or anybody to have some inside information and make this really a farce.
Now, lawyers seem to tend to be big on privacy, and for good reason too. And if someone actually did this during a hearing, that's pretty disturbing. He says in one part during the end of his speech the word false. And in my opinion, it's almost like someone's trying to rig this trial on purpose, because every time I've seen Thugger on Courtroom video, he's just sitting there listening and talking to his lawyer. It's always somebody behind him in the courtroom that's disturbing the courtroom.
For the record and for clarity's sake, that there is no way anyone from our office could have predicted the events that occurred today. So I categorically object to the idea that the state has somehow done some unethical thing and orchestrated an event that only the defendants knew.
This one woman stands up after Young Thug's lawyer sits down, and she says that the courtroom is safe and secure. But it took several times of me replaying this clip to really understand what she was trying to say. But I feel like all the vibes I'm getting, she's trying to hide something. Honestly, every time something happens in this courtroom, it always seems to be behind Young Thug or around Young Thug. It's not Young Thug doing it himself, and then he's the one paying the price for everything.
I've reiterated this time and time again about professionalism. I've tried cases in front of most all of you for a while now. And most courts, in fact all courts, give counsel the benefit of the doubt, and we give you wide latitude to try your cases. So I don't think that anybody in here intentionally comes into court and tries to disrupt our proceedings.
Okay, so throughout this case, this judge has been repeating and repeating the word professionalism over and over and over again. I'm not trying to say professionalism is bad. It's actually not bad. But every time someone from the defense does something, they're always the only ones being punished. When I feel it's a two-way street. And as a judge, he should know better and he should do better enforcing and reinforcing professionalism in his courtroom. But I guess the way he acts professional is to be a dick. I feel like there is a direct and indirect approach, and 99% of the time, indirect is far more effective. I mean, it's easier said than done, not gonna lie, but it's much more effective way of communicating to people. Alright guys, that was the video for today. If you guys like this video, please leave a like, comment down below, share and subscribe. This has been yet another episode of the DJ Domineer podcast. DJ Domineer signing off, and thank you for your time today, everybody.